Hey guys, my name is Theo Colianos. I'm a part of this ESS family. It's been a while since we've had a devotion. I want to say thank you for your patience. Also want to apologize. We had some things happen on the tech side of things that were kind of out of our control. Camera crashed, computer crashed. We had to repurchase everything. And but now we're here. Thank God the Lord provided, and we're able to continue with these resources. Remember, here at ESS Global, the heart behind what we're doing is not only just to obey the Lord, but the heart behind the organization is to make sure that you know you are loved. We want you to experience the love of God on the way in. We want you to be submersed in it while you're here. And on the way out, we want it to transform you. And so we just need you to know you're a privilege. It's an incredible honor to stand with you, with your family. We're in your corner. And so hopefully you know that by now, by the way you've been treated. But we need you to know it again and again and again. We love you. We're here for you. And there really isn't anything that you can bring to us that would ever cause us to push you away. The greatest messes of our life, Jesus finds a way of being drawn to. The greatest situations in our life, the drama, the baggage, whatever it might be that people run away from, it seems as though God gravitates toward those individuals. And so that's what we're called to. We were once broken. We were once lost. And thank God Jesus came to me and didn't wait for me to come to him. Thank you that I'm so thankful that the Lord in John 3:16 communicates, for God so loved the world that he sent his son. And with all that being said, there isn't anything that you're going through that we wouldn't have the privilege of praying you through. We believe God sent you to this organization. We believe that you're not here on accident, but you're here on purpose. And so it's just a privilege to be able to be with you and with your family. Today I want to read out of John chapter 13, verse 34 and 35. So John 13, 34, 35. These are the words of Jesus. It says, "So now I'm giving you a new commandment. Love each other just as I have loved you." I love that. Not just simply love each other, but love each other just as I have loved you. Not just simply love each other the way you've been loved. Love each other the way your mom or your dad loved you, your grandparents loved you, your aunt, uncle. Don't love people the way that you've been loved by humanity. Love the way that you've been loved by divinity. Love others the way that I've loved you. Your love for one another, verse 35, will prove to the world that you're my disciples. Isn't that crazy that by the way we love each other, God proves, validates, expresses, declares to the world, this is my follower. Not just simply because of what he says, what bumper sticker he has, what he's for and all this kind of stuff, and the vocality of what he hates and his ability to recite and rehearse scripture and all that kind of stuff. Not that. Not even the fact that somebody could lay hands on the sick and see blind eyes open, deaf ears open, which we believe in and we believe God is still doing today. And we have the privilege of being able to do that alongside Jesus and being co-laborers in the earth to see the sick healed and to see those who are bound set free. But all of that can be done absent of love, and that doesn't communicate that you're a follower of Jesus. Jesus is saying this, it all comes down to this. If you really want the world to know that you're my disciple, I need you to love others the way that I've loved you. Now that's the bar, that's the standard, that's what we adhere to. And that's the question that you need to ask yourself. Number one, am I loving others the way that Jesus has loved me? And begin to think about, how did Jesus love you? Is he patient? Is he kind? Is he gentle? Is he long-suffering? I mean, all of these things, 1 Corinthians chapter 13 would tell you. There's a specific kind of love that God allows us to be recipients of. He loves us differently than the way we've been loved, and it's what actually caused us to want to lay down our life and give our life to him. It was love that brought us to him. It was love that caused us to lay our life down before him, and it will be love that causes us to follow him all the days of our life. The love of God is what you were created for, because you were created by love, for love, to be sustained by it, because one day we will return to it. All that being said, if you've never experienced the love of God, how are you going to love others the way that God has loved you? And this is your time to be able to reflect, to actually look at your life right now, and begin to think of the people that surround this life, and ask yourself this question. Do the people around me know that they're loved? And am I loving them the way that Jesus has loved me? Now, if you haven't been loved by Jesus, this is amazing, because now you have the opportunity to be loved by him. And he would never ask you to love anyone that he hasn't loved first the correct way, right? So he's not going to ask me to love my neighbor the way that he's loved me until he's actually loved me. So he wants us to come to him and say, hey, I haven't been loved right. Will you love me? And in the process of him loving you, he's teaching you how to be loved. And now he's also teaching you how to love others. So we want the world to know that we are disciples of Jesus. We want the world to know that there is hope and there is life, and he is the light of the world. He is God, and he is a God that came to suffer, to die, to spill his blood, to pay our ransom in full. He defeated death, he defeated hell and the grave, all because for God so loved the world that he gave us Jesus. We need you to know you're loved, and we need the world to know that they are loved. And in the process of receiving God's love and loving others the way that we've been loved, the world will know that you are disciples of Jesus. Love you guys very much, and thanks for taking the time to check this out. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.